Hello, hello, hello. Wow, I cannot tell you how excited I am. It's first of all, I see some of you for the second time in a week and a half. This is already making my day. So thank you for those of you who've been in the home again or watch us in the broadcast and coming today. Thank you, thank you. And I'm excited because today it's not a regular gathering, it's not a regular meeting. Um, and I want to be honest, I had a crazy, hectic day. I didn't come relaxed and calm as I was planning to. And yet, I'm so excited because I'm going to share with you something we've been working for a long, long time here in the Points of View in the HQ, and something that we believe it's today, it's only the beginning. Yes, it's only in the development stage, but it's going to be something that it's going to define what is facilitation and how can we use AI not to replace human facilitation, but really to empower it, to empower us, to give us more abilities and tools and skills and awareness and support to give a better service. This is what we try to figure out for a long time. We for sure don't have anything yet figured out all the way, but we do have some very interesting directions. And today we are going to share with you. And so I'm really excited. It's the first time that I share the link with few people, but it's the first time we are doing it on a big scale. So my heart is tickling. And again, I'm very happy. So thank you for coming. Together with me here, we have Meron. He will introduce himself soon as we move forward. Meron is the CEO of this startup. We decided that we take the AI with Points of View as a separate company, using the same methodology, the tools, the vision, the purpose, the DNA, but we understood that the DNA of the AI needs to be a little bit more technological than the regular Points of View. All of us, which is more face-to-face oriented. So Meron joined us leading this amazing project, and he will introduce himself soon. So actually, the first part, I'm going to share with you a little bit about what we are doing. Then I'm going to share with you a link, and you are going to play with it a little bit for 5, 8 minutes. You're going to come back. We'll talk about it briefly, and then Meron will share with you a little bit more about what we are working on. And we have two objectives from this meeting, to be honest, only two. The first one is really to share with you this vision that we have, this technological development. And again, as I mentioned, it's only in the development stage. It has so many directions it can go: personal development, professional development, organization use, dating, whatever. So many directions. We don't even know which direction to take yet. All of them are exciting us. So today we are showing you a glimpse, and this leads me to the second objective. The second objective, we understand that we are ready to bring on board design partners. We are looking for people from the community who knows Points of View, who are connected to our DNA, to our tools, to what we do, and that can help us shape this tool, this solution, the way that it's going to go. Not only professionally, I have to say, we are looking for design partners that not only going to share with us, help us to shape it professionally, but also have the ability to influence on the business side and to help us really understand which is the most exciting, valuable, effective, efficient, and business-oriented as well direction we can take this initiative. So this is the two objectives. And I'm going to give time in the end for questions. Please, if you are here, open your camera. Would love to see you. And most of you with camera open. Thank you for that. So I'm going to share my screen. Just a moment. Here it is. Okay. So at the moment, by the way, we still don't have a name for this initiative. Yes, sometimes we call it a POI AI. Points of View AI. In some other cases, you will see we call it Points Lab. The name will come later. Again, we are only in the beginning. And the whole idea is something that I think all of us can relate to. I can talk about myself that so many years in the personal and professional development business, facilitating coaching, I think I can summarize it talking about communication, about one thing that the biggest challenge is not about what people are saying and how to deal with what they are saying, how to contain it, how to work with it. This is not the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge is that people, many people, most of the people, they just don't speak. They are not really sharing what they need, how they are feeling, when they get offended, when they get exhausted, when they get frustrated. They don't really speak from different reasons. It doesn't matter if it's in my relationship with my wife, if it's with my kids, it's with my boss, with my team. Most of us, many times, we are avoiding critical and crucial conversations. We are afraid of the implications. We think that if we will not say anything, things will work out, everything will be okay, it will pass away. But it's not. And the paradox is that we cannot fix things if people don't say. If you will not say what is the problem, what's not working for you, there is no way to fix it. If it will be fixed, it's a miracle. And sometimes miracle happens. But most of the time, they just don't happen. So this is the basic of what we understood that we need to figure out. And you will see in a moment, the next slide, a good facilitator knows how to receive the signals. Because again, my wife, most of the time, she doesn't have to talk to me or to tell me something in order for me to know that she's angry. I know her. I know when she's giving me this look. I know when she's giving me these short answers. I know when she's not calling me. Oh, I know there is a problem. Also, the same thing, there is always signals. Most of us, most of the people, not professionals as we are, most of the common people, they just don't know how to read those signals. Now, something that a good facilitator knows, and this is what we teach in Points of View, we don't listen to what people say. Yeah, we listen to what they say, but we mainly listen to the subtext. We know how to observe the way that they look, the way that they walk, the way that they talk, their facial expression. We know how to interpret when they are in silence, when they are talking. This is our work as facilitators. This is how we collect those signals. By the way, for example, when someone I'm working with is now picking up a points of view card randomly, something when they just look at the card, the way that they smile or they get disgusted, I already know where they are. So a good facilitator knows how to use the visual, what we see, what we hear, how to identify an instinctive behavior of the person you are working with, the group. A good facilitator knows how to encourage authenticity that brings to be unfiltered and to allow participants to show up fully as they are. But what happens when there is no a good facilitator in the room? What happens in between the sessions? And this is what we wanted to figure out. We wanted to create a tool. And again, we are all in the beginning, but we already have a very interesting direction. We wanted to create a tool based on AI and based on the points of view methodology that knows how to collect those signals. He knows how to collect them. He knows how to identify them. He knows how to react to them. He knows how to work with them in order to show people hidden patterns. And today I'm going to give you a taste of what we started to develop. Just to say that everything that we are doing is based on the foundation, the amazing foundation that we have in points of view. the facilitation. We try to take what the best points of view facilitators are doing and to translate it into an AI. Again, not to replace a human touch. It can never be replaced. No matter what is happening now and all the AI trend and everything, it's not bullshit. Yeah, it's a big deal. But it cannot replace, in the end, a good, dedicated, sensitive, and smart facilitator. But our job as facilitator is evolving, and we need to evolve as well. Our job is not only when we are now working or leading a group or a client, it's happening also much before, during, and also afterwards. And this is where the AI is going to be maybe the best co-pilot, the best helper for us as professionals. And this is what we had in mind. Something that will help all of us to identify patterns, to take care of the patterns or challenges before they even arouse. And again, you will see everything in a moment. So the best way to give you a glimpse is to let you experience. In a moment, I'm going to share with you a link. Okay, I'm going to show you just a moment before I'll tell you what I want from you. Technically, let me show you. The link that I'm going to give you works best for mobile. It's not for desktop. If you have an option to work on your mobile, that will be best. Okay? But if you don't have an option, you can work also on your desktop. But keep in mind that it's going to be a little bit, it's not completely fit to the desktop. So mobile is better. In a moment, I'm going to share with you a link. After you will get this link, it will lead you to this page. You are going to click the button, join us. You are going to log in as a training, join a training and grow. Okay? You put your name, last name. You can log in also from your Google, or you can just put, and you're going to hit the button continue, and then it's going to take you to the process. Okay? I want to say a few things. One, we are going to show you photographs. We are going to ask you different questions about the photographs. We are going to give you different options to choose. After you will do that, then the AI will give you a snapshot of what the AI can identify and some maybe hidden patterns. If you want, it can suggest also an action item, and then in the end, it will create also a postcard that you can keep on your computer, on your device. And then you are going to come back. I'm going to give you 5-8 minutes to do that. It shouldn't take more than that. The idea that it's going to be fast and that it's not going to be too much complicated. You will see for yourself. In order to make this experience the best, I want to invite you to think of a challenge that you are facing, that you are dealing with, something real. Maybe in your work environment, somewhere maybe that you feel stuck, where things doesn't completely work out as you like. Really have it in mind. And during this short experience, short moment, hopefully you might be able to see something from a different perspective. Okay? So I'm going to share with you now the link. Please follow the link. Again, try to use it on your mobile. If you have any issue, right here on the chat, we will help you. And we are going to be back in 5-7 minutes. Here you go. Oh. Can already see many of you already logged in. Great. Meron, look at the message we get that participant limit, it says it's full. Yeah, I'm sending the link again. Meron will take care of the... For those of you who are not able to log in, just wait a minute or two. We are taking care of it.
Okay. Let me see. It's your facilitator limit. We are going to increase it now.
The first time we are doing it, so thank you for your patience. In a minute, it's going to be fixed. Just a moment.
Give me additional minute.
Yeah, just a second. We're taking care of it. Zoe, if you got this screen, just choose one of the options that works best for you. Under pressure, weekly check-in, whatever, and just follow, continue it. For the rest of you, Meron, do we have any update?
Not just for the screen with nothing happens, swipe it. Okay, we increase the limit, so try again now.
When you have the black screen with the white text, you just need to sweep it to the left with your finger.
For those who are getting the error, just try to re-enter the link and try again.
Here is the link.
It's working. It's working.
Great.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So take a few moments, just play with it. Be with your issue challenge in your mind. Make the connection, and we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll continue. Yeah, you need to log in. You can log in by email and password or with your Gmail.
My screen is black and it says less than 2 minutes. There's
Great.
a finger.
Swipe it to the left. Swipe with your fingers to the left.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Here, I share the link again if you need it.
You have to swipe. If you work from the laptop, just click your mouse and swipe it left or right, it will work. There is no specific password to use. You are defining the password, so it's the one you defined.
Take another 2 minutes and we are going to continue. We will send you the link.
I haven't been able to get in. I don't know why.
We will send you also the link afterwards. So in case that you weren't able, we will take care of it and we'll share with you the link afterwards. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
thank you for your patience. Hmm. Okay. Another minute, please. Okay.
Rosa, you need to swipe your screen left or right, and it will continue.
Okay. Meron, I should continue or wait? What do you say?
It's up to you. You can continue meanwhile.
Okay. So for those of you who can continue and you're going to have time later on, I hope you got to the point where you already chose your 3 cards and then you started to get some snapshot of the choices that you made. Hopefully you got to the point also where you got a suggestion for an action plan or an action step and a postcard. So what I shared with you now, it's only a small taste of the understanding and the technology that we developed, that if we show people different visuals and we ask them different questions exactly like we do in points of view, we are able to receive signals and information about them without them have to say anything. Now think about this scenario. Before a team meeting next week, before a workshop I have with managers. I can send them a link. I can customize the process. You will see in a moment. I can customize the process according to the group need. Maybe it's a before conversation that I have to do with my employee or with my team. I can send them a link that will prepare them to the session. I can send it after a session. Sending my team, sending my participants, my workshop graduates a link, helping them to make a closure, to see what stand out from the process, to help them take it to the next step. This might be a tool that will help me to keep the participants in between sessions, before, after, and give me insight. And this is the biggest deal. I want to show you something. Again, very briefly, I'm showing you now, but this is where we want to take it. I want to show you something just again to understand, and Meron will show you later a little bit more. Look at this, just a second. Where is it? Why I don't see it? Okay. The idea is that I, as a facilitator, as a coach, have a dashboard. I can open a specific link and customize it to any group I have. If I have a group of organization I'm working with, leader managers, senior managers, this team, whatever, I can create specific groups, customize the link according to the purpose. I'm looking for something that will help them to do a closure, to help them understand, to help them get inspiration, to help them a different point of view. I can really customize everything. The AI is helping me to customize the whole process. And then in the end, it gives me, statistics about the whole process. It can show me even specifically for every person. I'll use Mark just as an example. I can go on any person. I can see some insight about which role are they currently taking care of. Maybe a role of a giver, of someone that is standing aside. I can get lots of different insights about the team, where each of the team member is at the moment, what do they need. I can know who is engaged. I get suggestions about to know what is next. So before we move forward, that was only a glimpse. Would love to hear you again, briefly, 2-3 people, your experience, your observation, your thought, very briefly, before I give Meron to take you and to share with you a little bit more about this tool. Who wants to briefly share about your short experience with AI? Yes. Just unmute yourself. Yeah, go ahead. You can talk. Saimara, you can just unmute yourself. Anybody, just talk. Yes.
Okay. So thank you for the invitation first. It was a very interesting experience, and I love the fact that it went so quick. I love the insights and the recommendations at the end. They were really on the spot, even though during the process I was a bit like, okay, where am I pushing? What do I have to do? I managed to go through it. The text was a bit hard to read during the process, but I think that can be easily adjusted. And also the fact that I wasn't exactly sure what I was supposed to do, that was a bit like not letting me go deeper in the process, but I loved it. And I think it's a very, very beautiful self-regulation tool that could be developed and used both for personal use or as a follow-up between the sessions or with the group. So
thank you for sharing.
What you're doing, and thank you for bringing me in.
Sure. Yes. Anybody else wants to briefly share your experience? How was it for you? Please just unmute and talk.
Yaron, Yanti from Indonesia.
Yanti, good to see you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too. Finally I can try it, and it is very good. It's very amazing. But I just thinking about since I can do it by myself, if I'm a coachee, so what's a coach doing with it? I mean, I can talk it just me and the AI things. So where is the coach position then?
I explain you. Let's say that I'm working with you, and tomorrow we have a coaching session. And
Uh-huh.
I want to know where you are now. What do you need? I want to prepare our meeting for tomorrow. And I know that tomorrow we are going to talk about relationships. Then I'm going to send you a link about a relationship. And after you finish it, me as a coach, I get a signal from you. I can learn how do you feel about this relationship right now? What are you avoiding? Where do you need help? And when I will come tomorrow, we can talk about it. It will help me to go deeper in a much
Ah.
quicker and fast way.
Okay. So this is the preparation. This is the pre-coaching session, right?
It can be the pre, but also it can be afterward. Let's say now we finished a session, then tomorrow I will send you a different kind of process to see where you are, what did you took, what did you applied, what is your challenge. It can help me also use it post session.
Yeah. Okay. That is very good then. I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, who else? Last person. Any observation, any thought? Please just unmute yourself. Would love to hear you.
Yaron, it is pretty amazing. When I went on, and at first I wasn't swiping and stuff because technology, and then you guys in the background are saying swipe, swipe to the left and stuff. So that was fabulous. But what I found what's exciting for me is it took me through the process, made me think about it. If I'm a person that's shy, not wanting to say stuff, it all comes to you. But I love the dashboard at the end that has the archetypes and stuff in it. So how many archetypes are in that dashboard?
Meron is going to speak about it.
Okay.
And again, what I showed you now, it's only a glimpse.
Okay, I know.
What the plan is that we want to take it to the next level, and we can take it to many, many directions. What we wanted to do, we didn't want to take it to the regular conversational AI. This is already, we might do it later. The place where you talk, we wanted to do it based on photographs and metaphors. From here, it can go to so many directions, and this is our invitation from today. We are organizing a design partner. We'll tell you all about it later. Meron, maybe you want to take it from here and share a little bit more?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
So hello everyone. I'm really excited, even more excited than Yaron, to share because it's the intermediate result of the last half a year working together. I'm business and technology person. So I have background in psychology, behavioral psychology, but mainly I'm the technology and business guy. I'm doing startups for last 20 years. And Yaron, when he offered me to join for something very non-technological, very human, and really to make it to build something that bring benefits to the field, it was a challenge, and I'm very excited to share and see your first responses today. So with your permit, I'll share some slides, but it's less about the slides, it's more about what you really can gain out of the system. How can you use it to your benefit? And where are the directions you can take it further? So what we did actually, we took the 20 years of coaching experience and brought it into the patent pending technology. Okay, so underneath of the images and questions and reflections that are not stable and changing, etc., there is a model that exposes and translates the user choice into specific patterns, into specific model that later we can use within our dashboard in order to understand better what happens, what happened, or what should happen in a while after we do our activity. So you should be able to see my desktop now, right?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, great. So it's not a replacement for your work. It's not a replacement for coaching. It's actually a functional tool that we are handing over to you in order to create more benefit and more business. So that's the truth. So you are experiencing a reflective journey. It's very fast, few minutes, and clients are doing it to their own. And in some place, it even goes further because when you are doing it in front of the coach or in front of a peer, it may stop you from exposure. When you are doing it on your own and you are confident that nobody sees the actual answer, it's a very important differentiator. You are even more honest, and the reflection tells us even more about the situation, about your choice. So it is translated into real readable signals, as you saw in the dashboard, in 3 layers. We will speak about them later. And we organize them and handle them over to you in order to make it useful in your activity. Now, and all this is based on the methodology you already know and already use. So how do we use it? Actually, the entire session, and that what creates the experience. And to be honest, Yaron and myself worked a lot on how should it be technology and not technology, AI but not AI. How does it remain human? How does it keep the tension during the process? So we went into the reflection patterns and that expose how user handles the situations. And we have the journey arc, how the answer has the choices of the user, and each choice reflects a different archetype. How does it change? What direction does it move? What tension does it expose? And finally, the AI at the background, based on the choices and the answer, gives us a possibility to expose the blind spot, and it's never the same. Okay, so we get all the things into the system and give the blind spot exposure. So it gives you a tool, it gives you information, information that when you are step into conversation with the user, if you're doing it as a prep, you already know something about him, or her. You already know something about situation. Okay, so you have a starting point, or you have already some clue of a problem, and you can do your magic, because what you guys are doing, it's magic, but the system is actually helping you make it even more magical. There is a question, something? No, okay. So in one system, we are colliding two worlds, okay, that you are dealing with them in professional way. So it's the personal world and the organizational world. And for those two, we have two separate but collided experiences. So when you create the session, and Yaron will share you in a while the creation process, right, Yaron? You can, the system, you describe the situation, as the system decides what is the right entry moment that you can start your custom journey. So for personal coaching, we have the 4 focus themes. For individual clients, for team and organizations, we have the entry moments designed for organizations, so that where the system starts building the custom experience on your request, and then automatically it applies the measuring and all the methodology on top. So the experience, the participant experience is identical in both worlds. That's why the experience stays the same. What changes that are the questions, the visuals, the snapshots within the experience. Okay, so it's only the lens, but user experience stays stable, and it gives you a strength that the process is always the same. So when you are sending your link out, you already know what your user will experience, okay? And you can guide or pre-guide or post-guide the user how to use it. So about how to use it. And again, it's something that we are only started learning from you guys. Okay, it's not something that we already know and already closed. It's something that we are still learning. But what comes is that before the session, it's a great tool to preview the situation and preview the problem. Within the session, okay, instead of breaking rooms, instead of peer work, the peer work can be done based on mobile experience. So we are sharing the link. Users are doing the experience. They are sharing the postcards. Okay, they are talking about the postcards because the postcard is actually the condensed experience, or the summary is a condensed experience they did. So it's another example on what can be done. After the session, obviously, what was shifted, connection with the same user before and after the session, preview of new activities, really endless. You are guys much more creative than I am, and I'm certain that we are going to learn down the road a lot from you and how you will use the tool, how you will use the system in order to make even a greater coaching experience. So you are not adding a new workflow, you are adding a new signal layer to the workflow you already have. Okay, so it gives you actually the possibility to see by your own, but also to share with your clients, to present the outcomes of your work, okay, the measurable outcomes of your work to your clients. Now, what you see in the dashboard actually is a drill down, and Yaron did it in briefly. You have an overview. So today we did one specific activity. Imagine that you have more of them. So you have all your activities, and at the high level, you see what happened and what needed attention. You have the group view, okay, with different activities, but the same group. So you have the history of the group, the mix of archetype, and a REI recommendation for the group. You have the session view, what happened within a particular session, with the participant funnel, with depth of scores, with archetype outcomes, and plain language observation. So, and finally, you have the individual view. Okay, an individual view, this four-dimensional profile can be built within the context of the session, within the context of different sessions, different activities, and different groups. So as more you are practicing, as more information you have about your group, about your participants, and about your activity. So, Yaron, I'm handing over the screen to you.
Thank you. First of all, I see lots of questions and excitement. Great, perfect, wow. Meron, finally it's out. So thank you for your questions. There is much more information to give you. At the moment, by the way, we are, again, as I mentioned before, I will show you in a moment, we are looking for design partners. As I told you, there are many, many directions to take it to. Think about it also, a company goes through organizational change. We work with the leaders. Tomorrow they are going to enter the room and to communicate it to their teams. So today, before they go, all the leaders, they take 3-4 minutes to share how they want to show up tomorrow in the meeting. we get the signals, which one of the leaders needs support, which one of the leaders maybe say that they are confident, but they are inside, they are more inconfident, they need support, they need help. Also, after the team meeting, they do another short moment and we get a feedback of what happened in the room. So again, it can go to many directions. Let me share my screen again briefly. I want to share with you, just a second.
Before Yaron, you're going further, a few questions.
Please.
So just briefly, we are planning to translate it in different languages, obviously. As we have the AI involved, we want to be sure that we are doing it in the right way. So it's on our roadmap. Yet for people outside, the system is fully functional, but yet for sharing it with outsiders, it's more for your preview for now. I think in a short while we will give a notice and open it out. About the registration, yes, everyone who uses the system has to register either as a coach or as a user. The coach interface, the creation of the session is for desktop. The user is more for mobile experience. About
By
the
the way,
paid version,
all of you, just to say, all of you, if you want, you can upgrade. Again, it's free of charge. We are giving it to you as a part of the process. If you go to your name in the account, it will give you an ability to upgrade to a coach, to a facilitator, and then you will be able to use the studio and generate and create endless moments, endless links. But this is something separate of the process that we are going to do.
okay, so also when you are doing it as I did, I have an account as a coach, I have an account as a user, so I can share it, the experience with myself and see the preview on mobile, endless. About the paid version and community membership, we are still processing the business model. And that's one of the goals of the design partnerships that we are looking for, actually, to generate good business ideas that can be for the benefit of the community, for the benefit of the coaches and ourselves, of course. If you have such ideas, definitely we would love to hear about them and see you among the design partners.
Thank you, Meron. One of the things that we have in mind, ideally, we want to give it for free for our community members to use it with your own clients and organizations, and that they will be using it, paying for it, and generating an additional business for you and for us. Yet we don't know. And again, like following what Meron said, this is the direction. I want to share with you 2 more slides and that's it. One, the vision is to go from moments of insight to ongoing continuous human intelligence. Today, the participant needs us in the room. This is only the moment that we can give them insight. On the room, in the Zoom, where we are going, it's that it's going to be a continuous reflection layer. When we are in the room, or before we are stepping into the room, or afterwards, it's going to keep and creating visibility for human patterns that are really critical for success. And also for the future, the idea for the future, think about it. If as an organization, you have the ability to identify patterns from different teams in the organization, so maybe you will have an option to identify challenges and problems before they even arouse. Because the patterns that usually show only after the fire starts is already visible. It gives you the ability to know, okay, wow, I need to be aware. This team over here, they have a challenge. If I'm not going to deal with it now, they are going to be burned out. I'm going to have people leaving the job. I need now to step in. So this is the idea. It's going to give the organization or whoever it's going to be lots of insight about what's really going on below the surface. So continuing what we said in the beginning, we are now in the step when we are bringing in design partners with us to build the next chapter. This is what we showed you today. It's only the beginning. Again, it can be developed and we can add features on this and more cards, and you can add your own cards. And the user can take photographs, and it's endless. We designed it that it can go to many, many directions. What we're really looking for at the moment, we are looking for design partners who are going to use it with your clients free of charge. Just use it. Teach us what you really need. We want you to test it, to tell us, listen, if we will have this kind of feature, wow, this will be a game changer, and we will create it. We are looking for people who are not going to help us only professionally, and it's important. We are looking for people who will help us also define the business strategy. Again, it has so many options, so many opportunities. Which one should we go? And how can we go there together? So as a part of it, for those of you who are going to be a part of the design partners, you will get an early access for everything that we do. You are going to be a part working directly with Meron and with me, and probably with the wider team that we are building. We are going to meet once in 2 weeks, months, just to do a session, to learn, to talk. We are going to share with you the features before they're even going to come out. But the most important, the design partners, you are going to have the option to shape together with us the points of view AI, how it's going to look like, how it's going to work, who is going to be for, and to bring it first to your market. Again, unfortunately, at the moment, we have an ability only to bring on board 20, 30 people maximum. As we speak, Marek, maybe you can share also already, maybe you did it already, I'm not sure. There is a link with the type form. If you want to be a part of the design partner, please fill it up. We are going to send also an email after the session today with the link. If you have a calling, you don't have to be a technological person. You just need to have the passion to bring your professionalism and your knowledge and wisdom in different ways to make it accessible and valuable, and that you don't have to be always present in the room to make your magic. We will help you to figure it out, and we will help you to package it and to make it relevant for other people. Questions? Yes, I see somebody raising hand. Please. Yes.
Fotini. Hi,
Fatani.
everyone. It's very great. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you so much for this amazing tool. In all honesty, I see it with huge possibilities, and I see it as a tool, not as something that can in any way replace a coach. However, and this is why I raised my hand, I'm a bit skeptical about AI, and I love AI. But what I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that AI is trained by myself and all other users, and it's collecting data, very important data. So all these insights that I will have, and they're very valuable to me to move forward with my clients and make an impact in their lives and their businesses, the system will collect them as well. So I'm quite skeptical of how private they are, of how we protect their personal information, and how this personal information, because it will gather some pretty valuable insights, which in case they're sold in any way or someone has access, they can have generational ideas, biases, fears, any kind of things that we work with our clients will be in the system. So this is something that I'm quite skeptical of for my clients. I'm very protective of them and myself in a way.
You are completely right. Meron, maybe you will answer it better than I do, because this is what we have in
I'll
mind all
take
the
it.
time.
Now, the system is private by design, okay? So when we say AI, it's not that the system trained on your answers. The
Okay.
system is trained on our methodology. The
Okay.
answers kept privately. Even you as a coach, you have no possibility to know what the user have chosen. Okay,
Okay.
the only thing you know is a reflection of the archetype, which tells you as a coach what you should do, but you never know what the user actually selected and why the archetype is generated. So in this place, and this is a part of the patent technology, okay, we don't expose any user data. We don't expose any user choice, okay? We share with only with you as a coach. And when you create an experience and share the link, okay, the user is affiliated to you as a coach. No one besides you can see his data. His data is not used for AI training, never, okay? So in that place, it is completely private, and we in first place build it with the vision of privacy regulations, because we want it to be used in the organizational settings, in the corporate settings, where user privacy is an issue. So it's there by design.
Thank you
And
so much. Thank you.
also to give the participant, the user, a feeling that nobody is assessing him, no, is not exposed, that he can really have a psychological safety, that if he doesn't want to share with his coach or with his manager, whatever, if he doesn't share by definition, then everything is private. This is a critical thing that we need to keep. Thank you for your question. Kath, you wanted to ask something?
Yes, Maron, is it like we were, in Gemini you have notebook LM, which is closed. So you put your resource inside and you just do things with your resource. Is it the same of technology?
It's similar. It's like Meron said, we are not using the client's data. What we are using is the points of view methodology to help the client see patterns. That's it. We are not saving, we're not keeping, we're not using.
It's even less exposed than LM.
Okay.
LM actually brings your data on top of the server. We don't bring your data on top of the server. Okay? Intermediately using your choices in order to understand where do you stand, but we don't collect your data and put it on the server or use it for any learning process.
Okay.
Any other comment or question? Something? Yes.
I have a very short question. Thanks, Gerald, for this meeting. Amazing. How the images selection works? It's random. Is the images that I have on my screen are the same from the other participants, or just my own selection synchronicity process?
It's a good question. It's going to take us time to answer everything, but there is a logic. We will share it also with our design partners. But one of the things that we are planning to do soon, it's not only right now we are choosing the photograph for the user, but this is only the beginning. The next step is to give the user the ability to choose their own photographs, and this again will help us to get more signals. Another step later on is to ask the user to upload a photograph or to take a photograph, and then it's completely a different movie. So there is a logic behind it. We will share it with you once we go into the design partner. There is a logic behind everything. Even when you do a refresh and you choose for a different angle, everything is a signal that we collect, and it helps us identify where the user is standing in the situation.
The last question, sorry, is about the framework of the archetype model. Which one are you using, or there is an open chance to introduce another models for develop this kind of understanding of the process of the people that is in the...
You want to answer?
Yeah, it's an adaptation. We actually doing our proprietary model, but it's based on three well-defined in the market models. So you can see it by the names of the archetypes, and they are different for personal and organizational use. So you have two measuring systems, and they are all well based on traditional sociological research.
And the idea is that we can create endless models, different archetypes, different methodologies. This is only an example. Again, what we try to do, how we use photographs, questions, different kind of statements in order to receive signals and to help us understand where is the user right now in regards to a challenge, a situation they are facing in their life, making a decision, a relationship, feeling stuck, feeling whatever. Okay. Marek, the type form is not allowing access. We will take care of the access for the type form. It will probably be ready. Any other last question before we finalize? Something critical you want to mention, you want to say, you want to ask?
Which are the deadlines or the estimated kind of time frames for the project that you are intending to respect?
So, Meron, correct me if I'm mistaken. The idea is that we are going to receive your type form hopefully today, tomorrow, and in the next days, we are going to reach out to you and we are going to invite you to a Zoom session. And in the Zoom session, we will introduce you more in depth, the whole process and the things behind the scene, and we will show you also our time frame. The idea is that in the next few months, we will start doing different kind of text, different kind of tests, different kind of exploration together. And Meron, again, if you want to add something about the process, please.
Yeah, we actually will introduce the program for the design partners. We want to kick it off in a matter of 2 weeks, okay, and then having it session one in 2 weeks. Each session is dedicated to a specific process, while the period within 2 weeks is used for implementing some features, sharing, having the feedback. The thing is that the version you see now is going to be the first that you can use with your clients, and always it will be another experimental version that the design partners will work with in order not to disturb processes that are already at the front end. Okay, so in that place, we are looking to the safety of your practice, to the continuous coaching process that you are doing with your clients.
We will send you all the details by email. I think you should get an email already now after the Zoom session from the tribe with the link. If you have any other questions, please reply. I want to thank you. First of all, it's amazing to receive this kind of feedbacks and the enthusiasm. And really, Meron, it's amazing.
Sure, it's amazing, and I'm excited.
You know how many hours Meron and me until the middle of the night in the morning are working on it. Really, my wife tells me that I speak more with the AI, Marek and Meron, more than I talk with her. In the middle of the war, I swear, on Saturday, 2 months ago when the war started, I packed my stuff and I went to Eilat with my family. On the way to Eilat, when there is missile on the way, me and Meron are talking about the system. We are doing some tests. My wife tell me, Yaron, come on, it's a war. Enat, it's a war, but Meron is waiting for an answer. What to do? So this is the situation. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for your partnership, for your commitment, for the willingness to be a part of it, really. Big hug from Israel. I hope to see you soon in our design partner group. Bring your ideas, bring your vision, bring your dreams. We are ready to make them happen. Bye, Yush. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye-bye all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Besos.